Howdy folks, Charlie here from Christmas on Crestline. Thanks for tuning in, and thanks for tuning in to a Light Club episode. Because the first rule about Light Club is, well, you tell everybody about Light Club. Light clubs. What are they? What good are they? What use do you have for them? Well, Christmas Expo was canceled this year, and that is normally the kickoff for everybody in the industry, all the Christmas light animators, to start fast and furious and start gearing up for the show. Light clubs this year is going to be a valuable resource for folks because Christmas Expo didn't happen, Trans World didn't happen, and those are the two big conventions that we have here in America. Light clubs, though, are just that. They're clubs of Christmas light animators and decorators. There are three we're going to talk about today. All of them are on Facebook. It's a quick way you can go to. They are all closed clubs, but you just say, hey, you answer a few questions when you ask to be a member, and as long as you're on there to be a Christmas light enthusiast, then you're good to go, and they'll let you go. The three we're going to talk about today are Extreme Sequences Syndicate, the official X-Light support group, and Christmas Mafia. Those are the three that I'm a member of. And a Christmas Light Club, what is it? Well, it's a group of like-minded individuals. The benefits of going and joining these light clubs are, and I can't believe I'm spacing out of the name. I had somebody, I think in the last video or the episode before, say, hey, I'm looking for folks in cold weather climates, Canada, northern U.S., who can give tips on decorating in the cold. And I apologize for not remembering your name. I can't believe I'm spacing. I'm usually pretty good about that. But these are the exact places that you need to go to ask that question. Here on Christmas on Crestline, we have there's probably about 60 or so people that comment all the time, and everybody kind of gets to know everybody else's names. But we're coming up on, I don't think we quite have 1,100 subscribers yet. So there's a lot of people that are watching that I don't know. Maybe we have somebody from Canada. If you're from Canada or the northern U.S., the Dakotas, Montana, Michigan, introduce yourself to everybody. I know we have one from upstate New York. I do know that. And I think that's Chewy. Chewy, where are you from? I think Chewbacca Solo Wookie is from upstate New York, maybe. Point is, you go to these light clubs, and there's everybody. It's all over the world. X-Lights is huge. Lightorama's big. Vixen's big. As far as controllers and sequencing shows. But when you go to these light clubs, you can ask a question and have thousands of people check it out and answer. Admittedly, I'm not huge on Facebook. If it's not Christmas light related, I'm just not on Facebook. That's just my personality. I like what I like, and I don't like what I don't like. But if it's not Christmas light related, because I'm that kind of a geek, I don't do anything social media unless it's for Christmas. Go to these websites, and I'll put the link in the description below. And and this is important, I think, to me, it'll be very helpful to me in general. If you're a member of a light club that's not these three, let us know. Let everybody that's watching the video know. Put it in the comments, the link, or if you don't have the link, put the name of what your light clubs are, and we can find that out. And let's share some information here. Prop builds, animation, sequencings. If you're another huge benefit of it, if you're an animator like I am, then you know how long it takes to do a sequence, especially AC lights, the lights you just plug in, string lights. It takes a long time to program. I don't mind it. It does take a long time. You can go to these light clubs, and we'll talk about in the next few videos, we'll talk about exactly where to go to purchase songs. But there's, it's big with X-Lights. I'll just tell you, it's big with X-Lights. You go to X-Lights, and you can purchase, there's some places you go, you can purchase a song for $500. Other places you have to buy, say, a $400 yearly membership, but then you get 60 songs for $1. But they're pre-programmed songs. You say, hey, here's the money, and you download that song. There's never any refunds or exchanges. Once you buy it, that's yours. You can't say, I didn't like the animation, give me my money back. Nope, you download it, it's yours. To me, and admittedly I've never done it, I'm going to do it for the first time this year just because I want to see how Pixel Lights translates when I buy it and I download it, how that does to AC Lights, the show. I know they are, you can kind of work the sequences out, but the song I'm going to buy is from X Lights, from the Extreme Light Club, I believe, and it's the one I did a video about March maybe, about COVID, and it's the Stay Home, Stay Safe, Save Lives songs. It's $40, all proceeds go to charity, so I'm going to buy that, and I'm going to use that in my show this year. For two reasons. One, it's for charity. Cool, I like charities. It's for a good cause. It's going to give me information and insight on how downloading actually works. I've never done it. It's going to be my first, and I'll let you know how it works for me. And you get to see that all the way through the show. And when the lights go up and our show turns on, Black Friday evening, or Thanksgiving evening rather, then I'll record them all. And you'll get to see how it goes from being sequenced by X Lights to an AC show. Assuming, of course, my hardware and software is adaptable and can work with that. If it's not, then cool, I just gave money to charity, no big deal. But yeah, these light clubs, again, Extreme Sequences Syndicate, Official X Light Support Group, and Christmas Mafia are the three that I'm a member of. I'll put the descriptions down below. Check all these out. I love my subscribers because they talk all the time. Let's get the conversation go a little bit more. We're gearing up towards the Christmas in July extravaganza series. So we're gonna come at you fast and furious with a lot. We're gonna have 2 episodes going on each week from now until August 1st. Without interruption, I think, as long as there's no, I keep having a problem. I don't know why I have such a problem this year filming my how-to video on the Disney's Descendants songs. Every time I film, something screws up. So hopefully there's no issues with that. But yeah, check these 3 out. If you're a member of a different club than we're not talking about, leave it down below. Let everybody know about it so we can all work together and share songs, buy songs if you need to. If anybody ever wants one of my songs, no big deal, we'll get it for free. As long as your software works with mine, I'll give that to you. Check all these out. Let me know what they work for you, which ones you like, which ones you don't like, which ones you're a member of that we're not. But check all these out. They will answer a ton of questions for you about prop builds, about getting sequences for your songs. If you run into a particular problem, they will help you out solve it. They're huge resources are light clubs. Light clubs can really be the difference between searching for something for weeks on end for an answer to a question, or simply posting something on these Facebook clubs and then getting an answer in an hour or 2. So it's a huge time saver, and there's so many resources that they allow you to have. So I find that phenomenally helpful. Check them out. Let me know if you have any other questions about them. Put it in the comments below. Fantastic time to be an animator right now. It's coming into that season. Oh, it's June, it's July. We're getting geared towards it. Getting excited. This is when my juices start flowing. My adrenaline starts going a little bit. Love this time because this is prep time. Summertime is prep time for Christmas light decorators and animators. I got the Christmas and July extravaganza series coming up. 2 shout outs real quick. First one is to Scott P. Scott P sends us, he's a year-round decorator, and if you haven't watched an episode where we featured one of his photographs, good thing you're here today. Here are his Memorial Day photos that he sent us. And he decorates year-round, and he does some cool things. One very neat thing about Scott P, if you didn't know this, when we were interviewed in February, March by Voice of America, and I did my tutorial video about how to build giant Christmas light balls. I used give him a shout out in that video. I put up his Valentine's Day photograph that he sent us. Well, Voice of America featured that video in their interview, and I actually just got the English-speaking version. It was released in Russian only. I don't speak Russian, so I had no idea what they were talking about. But the reporter just sent me the English-speaking version. I'm going to feature that as probably a standalone video in the Christmas in July Extravaganza series. But point is, in that video, I gave a shout out to Scott P for his Valentine's Day photograph. And they used that photograph as the thumbnail for their whole story about the hashtag Lights for Life movement. And that's already been seen by millions of people worldwide. So yeah, if you take a photograph of anything you do, whether it's something neat, or if you're a year-round decorator, or if you build something that we did here on the show, send me those photographs at christmasoncrestline@gmail.com, and I'll put those into a future episode. So shout out to Scott P. I cannot wait to see what you do for your 4th of July lights. To be honest with you, I'd probably just keep what you did for Memorial Day up for 4th of July if that was me. But I'm curious to see what you wind up doing, Scott. Today's second shout out goes to one of our newest Patreon members and our 1,000th subscriber. Off Kilter Homestead. Off Kilter Homestead. Heck yeah, if you are into stuff that self-sufficient, that's what that show's kind of about, is being self-sufficient. And they are taking off like a skyrocket right now. Jacob, your channel is on fire. I think I subscribed when you're about 450, 500 subscribers, 2 months ago? And you already skyrocketed past 1,000. He just hit his 1,000th subscriber. Check out his channel, Off Kilter Homestead. One thing that Jacob and I have in common is we love to do food challenges, hot food challenges. He's done the one chip challenge. He's done something else he did, but for whatever reason, I'm drawing a blank right now. We're getting ready to do our Hot Ones Hot Wing challenge for our 4th of July special. That's going to be what we got going on this year on the 4th of July. So it was a choice between that and Nathan's Hot Dog Eating Championship, or Nathan's Hot Dog Eating, I guess, contest. But our Patreon supporters decided they want us to do the Hot Ones Challenge, so we'll be doing that. And Jacob from Off Kilter Homestead is our newest Patreon member. So Jacob, welcome aboard. We got some cool stuff coming up, so make sure you keep watching. We're going to come at you fast and furious with some Saturday episodes and some other fun stuff, some unboxings. Hopefully, the whole COVID thing didn't screw up my light order, and hopefully I get those in time for our Christmas in July extravaganza. Normally I have them already. They've already been here into May. We're into June and I don't have them yet. So hopefully they get here in time, because that's a good chunk of my episodes, about 5 or 6 of my episodes for Christmas in July. That's about it for today, folks. Leave a comment below. Check out those light clubs and let me know what light clubs you're a member of. It'll help out us as a community, Christmas on Crestline community. That's about it for today. I am excited. I'm starting to get giddy. This is the time of the year where, whoo, I don't know. This is the kind of stuff that I love. So yeah, Scott P, Off Kilter Homestead. Appreciate you guys. I'm Charlie. I'll see you guys in the next video. And we got Jack and Bobby who know the rules. Jack and Bobby, come here. Oh, it's no shirt off. That's not weird. Put your shirt on, boy. It's like
in the shop.
Come here, Bobby. Dilly dilly. You a Minnesota Vikings fan there, are you? Come on, you're too tall. You gotta duck down. Come on. Put your shirt on, boy. Is it hot outside?
Yeah, it's like 100 degrees.
Is that why you're not smiling and you're all hot and sweaty and you smell a little bit?
Yeah.
Okay. Duck down and say hi.
Hi. Hi.
How old are you, Jack?
Hi. 14.
Yeah, you smell and sound like a 14-year-old. Yeah.